Right there, ladies and gents and children of all ages. Big Sammy, one more time here. So we lift up, what I did is I cut the paper here, the felt as they call it in roofing. So I cut it up. I wanted to just look under it and see if there was any water in there. There's very little. Like I said, I think what happened is these shingles were nailed really low, like right, sorry, the camera's not picking it up. But I think it was nailed really close to the water line, maybe, you know, down below the tar dots, or the CO line as they call it. So like right there, that's minimum. And I think what it was doing is on a heavy rain, because this is kind of a low roof. I think it's like a 5 or 6. So it doesn't, and then you can look across and you can see it's kind of like up and down. It's an old house. So I think what it was is like heavy rain, blowing rain. It will get up underneath the shingle, hit that nail, go up underneath the shingle, get up under our tar paper, or follow in these little holes, these little nail holes, and go right through the roof. So what we did is we went ahead and make sure that's right. Cut the tar paper. That's what I'm using right there to seal it, to take it back down. It's called through the roof. You can use any kind. You can use what do they call it? Regular old bucket tar, anything you want, any kind of sealant. I like to use sealant. And this is other things I know is telling you a lot, but while you guys are on your roof, you should check your little caulking. Of course, like I said, I didn't do all this, but this is the reason why they tell you to redo your caulking, because if you look at it where they caulked it, see, I don't caulk around my boots. I don't let water run free. Like when it gets in there, it has a possibility to back up and go the other way. If it hits that, it'll just run around and run out, and that's it. But you want to check all your caulking while you're up around your boots. Check your penetrations through your roof, and then of course if you got a chimney like this one here, you want to check and make sure all your caulking is still there. If you see a little spot like right here maybe, where you need to redo, go ahead and do that while you're here. Like I said, all these little spots, rain can get in and run down and cause you a lot of problems. Like right there, it's not caulked, but that's okay. Like I said, it's not going to get around there hopefully, but we're going to throw some caulking in there anyways, and make sure it's all right. But just kind of check your shingles out while you're doing it. Also, if you guys see, I swept the roof off. Check your valleys, make sure your valleys are clear. If you leave stuff in your valleys like this right here, you can see that where that water line has can back up the shingles and cause you a lot of problems. Should be all right in your valley because you got a lot of extra protection in your valley. I know with this one we got ice and water shield, and we have felt on top of that, and then we have shingles. But you know, you want to keep your roof cleaned off so water can't travel back up the shingle, and also you want to keep the growth of mold and stuff like that. So we're not going to throw you through all of this, but what I was going to show you guys is how we're going to put the shingles together. So you put them on like that, start from your bottom, and what you're going to do is line your shingle up like it was that right there. See how that is it, and you get it on that side, put it down, and you put a nail here, one up underneath there, and then when you go up to this one, you will stagger them. This one goes up underneath here, you want to make sure they're buttoned right on the butt joint and lined up, and over here lined up and over on the butt joint. Now if you have a situation like this where they're hitting a little bit, you can take your knife and trim that off and then that way it'll sit flat, and that's what I'm going to do. But same thing again, nail, 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 one up underneath there, and so on and so forth. And we'll come back one more time and I'll show you the final product. Okay, thanks.